As at the last time, there are over 400 bibliographies on this Nollywood done by Igbo people. African Magic is prospering, creating more channels. Pirates from Asia have taken over. They are doing 5 in 1, 10 in 1 of Nigerian films. It's crazy. Distribution, of course, is inadequate. Television is booming once again. What do I think is the future? This our model is on the move and is traveling fast. Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, all over the world, people are taking what we have created and doing it better. The movie industry, it is time for linear growth. Let's forget the celebration, let's grow. The growth should be driven by infrastructure required to service the existing market and the new markets which are developing. We need to restructure the guilds, or the guilds need to look at what other guilds elsewhere. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. Check out what other guilds do for their people. Nollywood should be ready to make a quantum leap in filmmaking skills and techniques. We can't keep on making excuses about a man in red trousers who will enter this room, and when we see him coming out, he's in black. Or if they shoot him in the head, he holds his chest. The bullet is there. Chinese people did it before. They are not doing it now. We can't use that as excuse anymore. We have to grow. I believe that young people should study. When, like I said in my speech, when this whole industry started, I took time to study it. I studied every system, and I made up my mind that there's no point reinventing the wheel, doing what they've done before. So I set up my company to do it right. I think that's what they should do now. Rather than sit down and bellyache, oh, things are not working for me, there's tribalism and all of that. Do your own, do it right. If you're an actor, your whole body is your work, your voice and your face. Work hard at having a face that moves, that does work for you. Have a voice that is good. Don't spend your time, killing your body and killing your voice, because that's your tool. And if you want to be a writer, then go to school. You cannot write without having some basic knowledge of what we call humanities, psychology, sociology. You have to have depth. If you want to be a producer, then you have to understand business, because producing is business. You can't do it the way we did it. We learnt on the job, like KUNLE said. We learnt on the job. But right now, you don't need to, because even in the internet, there is 1,001 information there for you to access and become the better. Like I tell my students, I want to teach you all I know and be better than me.
Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to ask you once again to please give a round of applause to Mrs. Naija for that very insightful presentation. I mean, Nollywood. What is Nigeria without Nollywood? That's probably done more PR for this country than the federal government would ever spend. So, which is the basis why we are here.
Okay, it's an honor to sit here with Amaka Igwe, Victor writes, he's a craftsman, so really. Ibn Abo and Fidelis. I really don't know what to say, because I've just been in industry for six years actively, and it's placed me up here with these people. So I would say that I'm truly honored. Please give them a round of applause for giving people like myself the chance to show the world what we've got, and for them to bring out the things that we have and make it,
I think the supposed effect of this forum is to wake up the demons that we have in us, those things we don't want to face. And once we can face them, then we can hold the bulls by the horn. All right? When you do that, then we can tackle our issues. The issues are not so much, they're more we've got an endemic problem. Sometimes we don't like to face things, which is okay. But then it's not so okay when you want to build an industry. This is an industry that's a job creator, the entertainment industry.
I think I've attended this kind of forum like 4 or 5 times this year. And all we do is just come together and we just talk. And honestly, I just want to believe and hope that this will be the last talk. You know, let's move forward and work. You know, I think that is the way forward.
Well, the supposed event of this, effect of this event is to actually set the ball rolling. Because right now I think we're at the new phase in the industry where people are seriously talking the way forward. And for me, the way forward is I mean, there are three key agendas that I think we should pursue. Capacity building is one, and I'll keep saying this. We need to train people, you know, properly. That is one. Cinema. Distribution, different arms of distribution also needs to be locked down, and we also need to, you know, government to provide grants or some sort of funding for the industry.
First, I will speak on the guilds because Amaka actually mentioned something about the guilds, and since I had one of the biggest ones in Nigeria, I must defend us. Yes, it is true we are to look after the actors, we are to cater for the welfare of the actors, but hello, Nigerian actors don't want to be catered for. They know who is what, when is who, when is how. So they think they can do everything on their own. And it is hard for you to protect someone that does not want to be protected.
Well, like KUNLE said, we are talking. Let's start practicing what we preach. And yeah, it's a good gathering yet again. And this one is better because it had the music, it had the Nollywood. So yeah, I think we need more of this, and we needed to actualize what we say, not just saying what the problems are. Let us find solutions and start working on it.
The basic challenge in Nollywood today is from the point of ignorance. It's sad that most practitioners in the business are to a large extent very ignorant. I will tell you why. Yes, we've had our years of celebrating the phenomenon of Nollywood, but most of those who practice in this business today still live in that euphoria of who belong to entertainment.
I think, like I was telling Jimmy Jat earlier, that such events gives an opportunity to express ourselves, to also pass some of the messages we want to give government through this medium, and it's also for me more of education. When you come here, you get to hear other people's experiences, you get informed, and of course, it's also a networking platform where you meet people you've not met. And for those who feel that, yes, we do not have the financial institutions here as we would have expected them, it goes beyond that. It's also a conference where intellectual discourse takes place. And if you talk about intellectual discourse, it's only a place where you can sit down and exchange ideas. And I think for me, it's been refreshing. I've learned a lot.